Hi, boys and girls. Remember, we're talking about animals this week, specifically farm animals. Let's take a look at this sentence I have here. Animals begins with the letter A. Animals begins with A. This is my sentence. I started it off with a capital A. Remember, when we write our sentences, we always start with a capital letter or an uppercase letter at the beginning. When it's a telling sentence, it ends with a period. So this sentence again says, animals begins with A. Animals begins with A. That's the letter we're talking about today. Letter A. Boys and girls, can you write the letter A with me? I'm going to write it on my whiteboard first, and then we're going to write it in the air. All right, are we ready? So I'm going to write the uppercase A. Uppercase A goes like this. And this is just a review. I know you know it, but practice makes perfect, right? All right, so here we go. We make a slanted line. The slanted line is kind of crooked. Another slanted line, and then we connect them with the little short line in the middle. That's our uppercase A. Lowercase a is pretty easy. It's a circle with a line on the right side, a short little line. That's lowercase a. Uppercase A, lowercase a, capital A, little a. So we're going to write it in the air. You ready? Let me put my top on my marker. Remember, when we use our markers, we always make the top click. Did you hear that? Click. All right, so let's make our uppercase A. Let's write our uppercase A in the air. Here we go. Back up to the top. And let's connect those in the middle. Uppercase A. Let's do it again. There we go. All right, let's make our lowercase a. Here we go. Let's do the circle. And our short line on the right. Let's do it again. And our short line. Good job. Uppercase A, lowercase a, or capital A, small a. Upside down. Here we go. Our uppercase A, our lowercase a. You see what else begins with the letter A? Apples begins with the letter A. Apples begins with the letter A. Our wonderful word of the week, agriculture, begins with the letter A. Agriculture begins with the letter A. As you work and play today, boys and girls, I want you to remember this word, agriculture. Agriculture. And you can tell someone what it means. We were talking about it briefly when we did our greeting circle. Agriculture, it's the business of the farm. It's growing crops or raising livestock. Livestock are things like cows and pigs and goats and sheep. Agriculture is the business of the farm. Remember, the farmer is the one who plants the crops and who takes care of the farm animals. So that's what we're talking about today. Here is our farmer and our wonderful word of the week, agriculture. So I have a book for you today. This is not a storybook. It's not one of our read alouds. This book is a learning book. It is called informational text. Informational text, it teaches you something. It tells you about a subject. And our subject, remember what it is, farm animals. So this is the cover of our book. Looking at the cover of the book gives us a lot of information about what the contents of the book will have. The title says Farm Animals, so we can assume, right, that this book is about what? Farm animals. You got it. So let's open it up. This is the cover page, Farm Animals. Life on the farm. This is something that you'll see a lot of, boys and girls, when you're in the upper grades. It's called the table of contents. A table of contents is almost like a map. It tells you where to find things. It tells you, for instance, farm animals. We can find out about them on page 5. There'll be a topic or a title, and then the number will tell you what page to turn to learn about that thing. Again, this page is called the table of contents. This table of contents shows me that this book is going to tell me about farm animals, cattle, horses, hogs, sheep and goats, poultry, and then there's a glossary that explains what those things are. We're not going to look at this whole book today because it's pretty long. We're going to look at pages 4 through 7 today. Farm animals. Look at that animal. That's a what? A cow. That's right. Many North American farmers raise animals. Farmers raise animals for meat, milk, eggs, and wool. Farmers sell these products to earn a living. Beef cattle, sheep, hogs, and chickens supply most of these products. Long ago, American farmers used some kinds of farm animals to do farm work. Working farm animals are not often used today. Machinery and equipment have taken their place in working the fields. You see a lot of farm machinery as you're going back and forth to West Palm, right? You see tractors, you see graders, you see backhoes, you see the spreaders, you see all kind of equipment, harvesting equipment. Most modern animal farms, they raise one kind of animal for sale. A dairy farm raises cattle that give large amounts of milk. A dairy farmer is not likely to raise sheep or hogs too. Farm animals are also called domestic animals or livestock. Farmers have raised domestic animals for thousands of years. Domestic animals are much tamer than their wild cousins. They are used to being around people. Take a look at this picture. It's a goat. It's a female goat. That means it's a girl. You can call a female goat a nanny. Some people drink goat milk, just like others drink cow milk. A goat would be part of a dairy farmer's herd if he were raising goats. We're going to stop here. We'll be reading more from this book as the days progress this week. Farm animals. Farm animals. I want to say hi to Josie. I'm going to ask Josie's mom if she can do us a favor. Just before we left school, Josie told me that she had baby chicks at her house. Josie's brother, Jaden, he raises chickens. That's right. He raises chickens. He sells chickens and he sells eggs as well. So Josie and Josie's mom, I'm asking if you would not mind, can you do a short little video of your baby chicks if you still have them and also your chickens so our class can see the chickens and the chicks that you have? All right, boys and girls, until next time, This is Mrs. Harrell teaching during this quarantine learning or distant learning. I love you guys. See you soon.